Update 2024. How much does it cost to install a light fixture? In recent years, there has been a growing emphasis on using light fixtures to enhance the ambiance of both homes in general and individual rooms in particular. Lighting is crucial in determining the vibe, atmosphere, and living space of the entire home. Therefore, people are investing in finding the most suitable lighting options. However, the concern lies in determining which options are the most affordable, and aside from the price of the fixtures themselves, what other costs should be considered before committing to a purchase? In this article, Roabai will explore the various factors influencing the cost of installing light fixtures in 2024, offering current information and insights to assist you in making well-informed decisions for your home lighting projects. How much does it cost to install new lighting? The cost of installing new lighting can range from $65 to $400 depending on the type of fixture, the complexity of the installation, and labor costs in each area. The type of fixture installed is among the most significant factors influencing the cost. The price of ceiling lights is different from recessed lights and so on. Additionally, the complexity of the installation is another crucial factor in determining the cost. If the installation involves simply replacing an existing fixture with fixed wiring, costs tend to be lower. However, costs can increase if new wiring is needed or a significant part of the structure is changed. Labor costs also contribute significantly to the overall expense. Most installations take between 2 and 4 hours to complete. The total labor cost depends on factors such as the electrician's hourly rate, installation complexity, and additional services. Roabai provides you with a reference table detailing the cost per fixture and total cost per fixture for various types of lighting: ceiling lights, recessed lights, pendant lights, chandeliers, track lighting, wall-mounted lights, fluorescent lights, light bars, and LED strips. Fixture type: cost per fixture, total cost installed, each. Ceiling lights $25 minus $100, $65 minus $250. Recessed lights $45 minus $100, $125 minus $300. Pendant lights $45 minus $250, $100 minus $300. Chandeliers $115 minus $1,400, $215 minus $3,400. Track lighting $45 minus $150, $100 minus $300. Wall-mounted lights $25 minus $100, $100 minus $250. Fluorescent lights $25 minus $120, $75 minus $220. Light bar $15 minus $150, $200 minus $500. LED strip $15 minus $50, $765 to $400. How much does it cost to install a light fixture near you? The cost of installing a light fixture can vary significantly depending on your location, as regional differences in labor costs and material prices can greatly impact the overall expense. In smaller, less bustling cities, these fees are likely to be less expensive compared to bustling metropolises like New York or Los Angeles. If you're curious about the current average prices to install a light fixture in your surrounding areas, you can refer to the below table. We have here 10 cities around the U.S., including Austin, Charlotte, Chicago, Dallas, Denver, Los Angeles, New York, Portland, Seattle, and Washington, D.C. City cost: Austin, Texas $189 minus $1,384. Charlotte, North Carolina $168 to $699. Chicago, Illinois $165 minus $1,157. Dallas, Texas $187 minus $1,336. Denver, Colorado $168 minus $576. Los Angeles, California $197 minus $1,669. New York, $180 to $919. Portland, Oregon $171 minus $1,005. Seattle, Washington $256 minus $922. Washington, D.C. $149 minus $760. Average cost to install a light fixture? In 2024, The average national cost to install a light fixture in the United States stands at approximately $400. However, this figure can fluctuate significantly depending on factors such as the type of fixture, installation intricacy, and regional labor rates. At the lower end of the scale, basic installations for simple replacements can start at around $60, covering fundamental labor costs. Conversely, more intricate installations involving high-end chandeliers, extensive recessed lighting systems, or projects necessitating significant electrical upgrades or structural modifications, can incur costs of up to $6,500. Typically, the average installation range falls between $100 and $650, encompassing standard fixtures such as pendant lights, chandeliers, and recessed lighting. Average light fixture installation cost. National average cost $400. Minimum cost $60. Maximum cost $6,500. Average range $100 to $650. How much does it cost to install lights of different types? The cost of installing lights can fluctuate significantly based on the specific type of light fixture being installed. While we briefly touched upon the prices of various types of lights earlier, here's a comprehensive breakdown of the average costs for installing different types of lights in 2024. Chandelier installation cost. Chandeliers have one of the widest cost ranges among lighting fixtures, with the cost per fixture falling between $115 and $1,400. The total cost installed, each, can range from $215 to $3,400. This is attributed to several reasons. Firstly, chandeliers come in various designs, from simple and small to large and elaborate, incorporating a plethora of materials and intricate details. Secondly, installing chandeliers requires meticulous attention to detail, often needs multiple materials and consumes more time compared to others. Cost to install ceiling lights. The cost per fixture for ceiling lights ranges from $25 to $100, with the total cost installed, each, falling between $65 and $250. According to a report by Grandview Research, ceiling-mounted lights, including flush and semi-flush fixtures, constitute a significant portion of the overall lighting fixture market. Recessed lighting installation cost. Recessed lights cost between $45 and $100 per fixture, with the total cost installed, each, ranging from $125 to $300. Since recessed lighting often involves installing multiple bulbs rather than just one, the overall cost will also vary based on the number of lights needed and any required drywall adjustments. LED light installation cost. Installing LED lights typically costs between $15 and $50 per fixture, with an average cost of around $167.50. LED lights are affordable, energy efficient, and durable, making them a suitable choice for most homes. They can be installed visibly or hidden discreetly to enhance the overall ambiance of any space. Cost to install pendant lights. The cost per fixture for pendant lights ranges from $45 to $250, with the total installed cost, each, typically falling between $100 and $300. Despite the variety of sizes and styles available, pendant lights are generally more affordable in terms of both fixture and material costs compared to chandeliers. Wall light installation costs. Wall-mounted lights typically range in cost from $25 to $100 per fixture, with the total installed cost, each, varying between $100 and $250. They are a suitable choice for long stretches of walls, such as entryways, hallways, or living rooms where they can be used to illuminate cherished artworks. Cost to install track lighting. Track lighting typically ranges in cost from $45 to $150 per fixture, with the total installed cost, each, falling between $100 and $300. Due to the varied lengths and installation locations of track lighting, the installation time can be flexible, potentially extending the labor duration for installers. Cost to install a light bar. The cost per fixture for a light bar typically ranges from $15 to $150, with the total installed cost, each, falling between $200 and $500. Light bars excel in their role as task lighting in kitchens, bathrooms, or workspaces, and they can be conveniently mounted under cabinets or on walls. Fluorescent light installation costs. Fluorescent lights typically range from $25 to $120 per fixture, with the total installed cost, each, ranging from $75 to $220. They are often employed in areas such as garages, basements, or utility rooms due to their energy efficiency and durability. Holiday light installation. The cost of installing holiday lights typically falls between $200 and $1,000, with an average expense of approximately $500. Holiday lights come in various designs and lighting styles, often adapting to different themes and seasonal trends each year. Which factors influence the cost of installing new lighting? The cost of installing new lighting in your home can be influenced by various factors, such as electrician fees, labor costs for fixture replacement, and expenses for light fixture repairs. Additionally, factors like the type of lighting fixture, the number of lights needed, and the condition of existing wiring can also impact the overall cost. Furthermore, considerations such as removal costs, the age of the home, and any necessary permits can contribute to the total expenses of the project. Electrician cost to install lights. The first consideration is the cost of hiring a licensed electrician to install new lights. These professionals typically charge an hourly rate, which can vary depending on your location and the electrician's level of experience. Labor cost to replace light fixtures. Of course, when replacing a light fixture, one must consider the labor cost of removing the old fixture and installing the new one. In some cases, if the old fixture's wiring and electrical boxes align with the new one, it can be less expensive. However, in situations where the old fixture is cumbersome and complex, it may be more costly to install a new one altogether. Light fixture repair cost. You also need to consider scenarios whether your lights require repairs, as this can add to the overall project cost. Common issues may include fixing faulty wiring, replacing damaged sockets, or addressing problems with switches or dimmers. Lighting cost per square foot. Typically, the number of lights needed for installation is determined based on the square footage of the area, ensuring adequate coverage for all corners of the house to be illuminated. This also implies that larger spaces may require more fixtures or higher wattage bulbs, directly impacting the overall installation cost. Light fixture type. The pricing for electrical services varies depending on the type of light fixture being installed. For instance, basic fixtures like mounted ceiling lights typically cost less compared to more intricate options such as chandeliers and pendant lights. The complexity and level of detail required for installation contribute to the higher pricing of these types of fixtures. Removal costs. If you need to remove existing light fixtures, there will be additional costs involved. The extra expenses will depend on the number of fixtures, their complexity, and whether any repairs or wall repainting are necessary after removal. Number of light. Certainly, the quantity of light fixtures is a significant factor influencing the total cost. More fixtures equate to more time and labor, thus naturally resulting in a higher price. Existing wiring. Checking the quality of your home's wiring is essential to determine if it affects the cost of installing new lighting. If the wiring is in good condition, it's favorable, but if it's old or deteriorating, repairs or upgrades to a better version may be necessary to ensure safety for users. Age of home. The age of your home also influences the cost of installing lights. Older homes tend to have more issues, such as weakened walls or outdated wiring, which may require additional work and increase the overall cost of installation. Permits. Depending on your home's location or the severity of the lighting installation, such as installing a single fixture versus replacing the entire system, you may need to obtain a permit from your local building authority before proceeding. Therefore, permit fees may also be factored into the total cost of installing new lights. How much does it cost to install a light fixture yourself? If you're considering installing a light fixture yourself, you can potentially save money on labor costs. However, you'll need to invest in tools and spend time researching the installation process. Here's a breakdown of the potential costs involved. Light fixture cost. Prices vary based on type, style, size, and brand, as mentioned earlier. Specific prices can be referenced above. Electrical supplies. These include wire connectors, electrical tape, or wire nuts, which are necessary to complete the installation. Typically, they cost between $5 to $20, depending on the quantity and type needed. Technical tools. If you don't already have them, You may need to purchase or borrow basic tools for installation, such as a ladder, wire stripper, voltage tester, and screwdrivers. These tools usually range from $50 to $100 if purchased new. What to check before hiring a light installer? Before hiring a light installer, it's crucial to follow these steps to ensure you find a qualified and trustworthy professional. Obtain 3 estimates. Request quotes from at least 3 different installers, ensuring they include similar light fixtures for accurate comparisons. Verify licenses and insurance. Confirm the installers have valid licenses and appropriate insurance coverage. Research reviews. Check reviews on platforms like HomeGuide and Google to gauge the installer's reputation and customer satisfaction. Request references and portfolios. Ask for references from past clients and examples of their work to assess their reliability and quality. Be cautious with low quotes. Be wary of choosing the lowest priced option, as it may indicate lower quality workmanship. Review quotes and contracts. Carefully examine the quotes, focusing on the scope of work, materials, and any warranties or guarantees offered. Avoid full upfront payment. Instead of paying the entire cost upfront, provide a deposit to secure the schedule and make progress payments as work is completed. Some questions need to be asked of the contractor. When selecting a handyman or lighting contractor, asking pertinent questions is crucial to grasp their expertise, approach, and capacity to fulfill your requirements. Here are essential inquiries to consider. 1. Are you licensed, bonded, and insured? 2. How long have you been in business, and what experience do you have with projects like mine? 3. Can you provide a detailed, itemized estimate for the project? 4. What is your projected timeline for completing the project? 5. Who will execute the work, and what qualifications do they hold? 6. What precautions will be taken to safeguard my property during installation? 7. Do you offer warranties or guarantees for your work and installed fixtures? 8. How do you handle project changes or unforeseen issues? 9. What is your payment structure, and which payment methods do you accept? FAQs. Install a light fixture. How much does it cost to install a light fixture? Varies based on factors like fixture type, complexity, and location, ranging from $65 for simple replacements to $3,400 for intricate installations. Do I need an electrician to install or replace a light fixture? It's recommended to hire a licensed electrician for safety and compliance reasons, especially for tasks involving wiring or structural changes. How much does it cost to install a ceiling light with existing wiring? With existing wiring, the cost typically ranges from $65 to $400 per fixture, depending on the type and complexity of the installation. How much does it cost if you don't have existing wiring? If new wiring is required, the cost can increase significantly due to additional materials and labor, potentially adding several $100s to the overall expense. How much is labor to install new light? Labor costs for installing a new light fixture can range from $50 to $100 per hour, with most installations taking between 2 and 4 hours to complete. How much does it cost to install a ceiling light without existing wiring? Installing a ceiling light without existing wiring can be more expensive due to the need for electrical work, with costs ranging from $150 to $500 or more per fixture. How much does it cost for an electrician to fit a light? The cost for an electrician to fit a light varies based on factors such as location, complexity, and type of fixture, typically ranging from $65 to $400 per fixture. How much does labor cost to install can lights? Labor costs for installing can lights depend on factors like location and complexity, typically ranging from $50 to $100 per hour. Do you need an electrician to install a new light fixture? While it's possible to install some light fixtures yourself, hiring a licensed electrician is recommended, especially for tasks involving wiring or structural modifications. Can you install a ceiling light without existing wiring? Yes, but it will require installing new wiring, which can significantly increase the overall cost and complexity of the project. How much does it cost to wire and install ceiling lights? The cost to wire and install ceiling lights varies based on factors such as the number of lights, complexity of the wiring, and labor rates, typically ranging from $75 to $500 or more per fixture. How much does it cost to install LED ceiling lights? Installing LED ceiling lights can cost between $15 and $50 per fixture, with an average cost of approximately $167.50, depending on factors such as the type and quality of the LED lights. Can I install recessed lighting myself? While it's possible to install recessed lighting yourself, it's recommended to have basic electrical knowledge and skills, or hire a professional to ensure proper installation and safety. How much does it cost to install 4-can lights? The cost to install 4-can lights can vary depending on factors such as location, labor rates, and the complexity of the installation, typically ranging from $200 to $800 or more. Will a light fixture work if wired incorrectly? Incorrect wiring can lead to malfunctioning or unsafe operation of the light fixture, potentially causing electrical hazards or damage. It's essential to ensure proper wiring by following manufacturer instructions or hiring a qualified electrician. Do I need an electrician to install LED lights? While some LED light installations may be straightforward, hiring a licensed electrician is recommended for tasks involving wiring or structural modifications to ensure compliance with electrical codes and safety standards. Can I replace an outside light myself? It's possible to replace an outside light yourself if you have the necessary tools and skills, but it's recommended to hire a professional electrician, especially for tasks involving outdoor wiring or fixtures. Does a ceiling light have 3 wires? Ceiling lights typically have 3 wires: hot, black, neutral, white, and ground, bare or green, which are necessary for proper electrical connections and safety. How do you wire a new light fixture to old wiring? Wiring a new light fixture to old wiring involves connecting the corresponding wires, hot to hot, neutral to neutral, ground to ground, using wire connectors or terminals, ensuring proper insulation and secure connections. Do all ceiling lights need to be grounded? While not all ceiling lights require grounding, it's essential for safety and code compliance in many cases, especially for metal fixtures or those installed in damp or wet locations. It's recommended to consult with a licensed electrician for guidance on grounding requirements. Conclusion. In conclusion, whether you're updating existing fixtures or adding new lighting elements, it's crucial to understand the various factors that influence the cost and success of your project. With careful planning, attention to detail, and the right professional support, you can successfully navigate the process of installing new lighting and transform your home into a beautiful space.